knocked the plate off on the last round. I've never seen that. I don't know if this will show up, but it broke the So I wanted to show you the plate up close. This was the 454 Casull, these 3 shots, 45 Colt right here in the center. This is the 357 Magnum. It's pretty much dead on, centered. That was 10 shots right there. I had a couple that went high. But you notice this? This is where my hanger was, and it broke the plate. This is AR 500 steel. So I can see some cracks up here. I guess I just wore this one completely out.
So if you remember, this plate broke on me not long ago when I was shooting it with, I think it was the 357 Magnum out of a Rossi R92. Well, it had I think a couple of ears on it. Anyway, I cut them off and I was going to drill a hole, which that's my hole right there. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you ever break a plate, don't waste your time doing this. Just buy another plate. This is an 8-inch, 3/4 inch AR 500 steel plate. I put the hole too low, so I had to channel this out in order to get this on there. And I went through drill bits. What you use to drill this AR 500 steel with is masonry bits that are carbon tipped. So I went to Harbor Freight and I bought some, and I got them right here. So this set right here was about 15 bucks. This set over here was about 15 bucks. And this set right here, if you see any at Harbor Freight that look like this, and they're about 5 bucks, don't get them. I could not get any of these to cut anything on the steel plate. These did great. The blue ones that are about 15 bucks, and these did real well too. The bigger problem was when I got to the 1/2 inch hole size, I just could not get those big bits to go through there. They just would not cut. So I broke out the Dremel tool, and I just kept at high speed working the inside to get it where it's big enough to where I could get this length through there. Well, anyway, I ended up spending 35 bucks on bits and a whole lot of time. When in all, I went by Walmart the other day, and then I picked up this AR 500 steel target for it was 28 or 29 bucks. An 8-inch 3/4 AR 500, or not 3/4, 3/8. If I said 3/4 earlier, I was wrong. It's 3/8, but it's 8-inch all the way across, and it is AR 500. I had this one that I pulled out of the box, and I was gonna use it, but I have a special need for this one to use on a different setup, and I just want one that I can throw in the back of my truck and have whenever I decide to shoot, and I can just pull it out. Well, I've got this one fixed up to where I can use it now. I'm going to paint it and throw it back in the back of the truck and leave it there. And you know, if it comes up missing, I'm not out a whole lot, other than my time and effort for drilling this dang hole that I don't recommend anyone do that. Just go buy a new plate. Again, 15 bucks, 15 bucks, $5. Don't get these. They may work on a cinder block, but they won't work on hardened steel. And like I said, you can find these at Walmart for 28 or 29 bucks. I can't remember what it was exactly. It wasn't 30, I know that. All right, I'm finally back in the woods after being sick for about 2 weeks now. Still have a little bit of sinus congestion, but I brought the plate back out, the one that I worked on. It was originally had the couple of ears that came up here, and you hooked it right here. You can actually see some cracks in it right here. But anyway, I was able to drill a hole in it. I had to cut this out so I could get this on there, but it's okay. I'm gonna set it up at about 50 yards. I'm taking my little excuse me, my little Ruger PC Carbine, and I'm gonna put some of these steel case Monarch 9mm in it and shoot it. And I'm about at 50 yards, which it will be down there, right down there. But anyway, I'm only gonna shoot 10 or 12 rounds. I don't know how many I'll put in there. I can get according to the mag at least 16 in there. Maybe I'll put 15 in it, and we'll shoot that, see how it does. I just keep this in the truck in the back, so if it comes up missing, I'm not out a whole lot. But I got my little hook here that I'm going to hang it on, and we'll test it out, see if it'll stand up to my little truck gun here, 9mm Ruger PC Carbine. Alright, I'm about to shoot 50 yards at my 8-inch steel plate with the Ruger PC Carbine. I'm hoping you can see. I'm not sure if I've hit it yet or not. I can't tell. I better walk a little bit closer. So at 50, I was not hitting. It looks like I was hitting to the right,
and when I walked up to about 35 yards, I hit it without a problem. So maybe we'll try this again. Alright, I'm gonna try some more. I got 15 more rounds left. I'm flip the plate around and I'm gonna try again at 50 yards. I'm gonna aim to the left, on the left side of the plate. There we go. I have to aim at the bottom left edge. Actually, I can put it in the center, but I have to be, the red dot has to be on the bottom edge of the plate. That was it. That was the last of the rounds from the Ruger PC Carbine. I did have one that did not eject all the way, and but that was it, just one. That's it for the Ruger PC Carbine and the testing the steel plate. Here's the plate after being shot. These shots here were at the 50 yards. I did not hit it every time by any means. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like 10 out of 15. And then this was the other time where I walked up to about 35 yards and shot it. And what I found out is that the red dot had to be right in here, right in this area, in order to hit here at 50 yards. Did not realize it was shooting high at 50 yards. I must have that thing sighted in at about 30-35 yards. Anyway, I'm about to put a coat of paint back on it before I throw it back in the back of the truck.